Hello everyone, this is Asa, and a little information for you. Me and Paulo are working on a new channel just for the podcast itself. It will be up soon, and we will have all of the episodes from the beginning posted on there, so you'll be able to watch back if you want to, and we hope you all keep listening and keep enjoying piece by piece. I'm taking off my glasses for this one. I'm going to take off my glasses.
Okay.
And then I'm only wearing a hat because of the topic. I'm going to put my glasses right here. I don't like how my face looks.
I know your explanation was
the lights going to flash?
Okay, so now we have the real reason because you don't like how you.
Look how I look.
And we're back.
And we're back.
How's your day been, Asa?
Pretty good, pretty good. Went to work, and then I left work, and yeah, that's about it. It was actually a pretty good day. I got a good amount of sleep. I had some coffee this morning. What did I have for lunch? Oh, it was a little snack thing. I ate a burger when I got home, along with some cookies. The vanilla cream with the between the two.
Do you cook?
A little bit.
You know what you should
I do stuff in the kitchen, but whether it can be considered cooking, I don't know, because I try to make
preparing cereal is not the same thing.
Shut up. I tried to make eggs the other day. That didn't work.
What?
I tried to make eggs again a few days later. Didn't work on that time either.
What are you doing?
The first time the yolk, the yellow stuff, busted.
Okay.
I cracked 2 eggs.
Yeah.
Both of them busted.
What do you mean?
You crack an egg and it's supposed to stay round in the middle and the white's around it. It busted and the yellow went in with the white, both of them. So then it was just like white with like yellow.
Then you just make scrambled eggs.
I didn't scramble it, but I flipped it, and then I cooked it kind of almost all the way through. So it was kind of a scrambled egg, but it was still connected. It wasn't scrambled. So it was decent. The problem I had last week was with the the other day, was with the sausage. I overcooked them and I burned them.
So you need some work.
I need some more.
We'll have another topic for another day.
With
random topic. Do you cook? That could be another one.
No.
Okay. See,
that's
well,
weird,
I do.
because that's a thought I had of having that as a random topic. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So what do we?
Anyway, how are you? What's up with you? What is new in Paulo's world?
Not much. Just class has resumed. Going back to school, college, getting back on that hateful grind.
Woo!
Yeah.
You gotta walk far?
No, I'm not walking. I'm driving. What do you mean?
I meant not from here to there.
I'm walking nowhere.
I thought about it. I thought about
getting one of those.
getting like a little whoop with your foot out. I don't know. The ones where you don't ride if you're 27. No.
What?
You stick your foot out if you're on a moped. One where like you actually scoot. It's your foot. You know. Like if you're this and you get your foot and you go and then you go and then you go and then you go a little bit.
A scooter?
Yes, a scooter.
What the? The thing that you go.
We were talking about scooters.
With the what? Like a skateboard? That was pretty close. I was gonna say you can borrow mine or something.
I have one. I don't.
I was trying. You do have one.
It's wobbly as shit. It's like.
I need to tighten it. I have a tool for it. Come by. Talk about it.
I don't think you can ride them.
Yes, you can.
Can you?
Yeah. It's not illegal if you don't get caught. What are we talking about today? So, what's the JIT?
The JIT?
What is the JIT?
I don't know what a JIT is.
What is the
The jit.
What is the jit?
Is that a weird say? A weird.
I'm gonna.
A weird way of saying
The jit.
the jit. What's it saying?
Patent pending. The jit for iPhone. Never mind. Okay, I don't know.
What is it?
It's an inventory system in a management strategy that aligns raw material orders for supplying directly with production.
And that's our topic for the day.
That's our topic. What is the shit, Lisa?
What is the shit?
Yeah. What's happening? What are we talking about today?
We are talking about fashion. Today's topic is fashion. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts on fashion?
Yes. Now, this is more general. We kind of focused a little bit on movies, like costume design and whatnot. But as you can see on our list here, we go into also our preferences. But I think we'll save that for a little bit later on. The main topic is fashion in the like, I guess, of today's world and the stuff that you... Let's just mention the movies a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. Those are your movies.
So...
I mean, some of those are kind of mine, too.
So, read the first one. What we got?
The 7-Year Itch. Marilyn Monroe's dress. Very iconic scene.
Yes. The dress over the...
Is that what it's from?
7-Year Itch is a Marilyn Monroe movie.
Is that an old movie?
Yeah, it's like 50s, isn't it?
I haven't seen that movie.
So... have you seen with the dress and she's over the
Grate?
steam grate thing? And
Yeah.
That's
from that?
Yes. The fashion, the dress, and pretty much any movie she was in. But
I mean, for that time period, I know it was more like scandalous.
Ooh. Yes, a little bit.
So then for that time period, that's whenever girls started wearing like shorts, and people were like, "What the? I can see legs."
I can see legs. Times have changed.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's the next movie? Don't read the whole thing, but what's the movie?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Ooh! I love that one. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Audrey Hepburn. Again, any movie that she's in, as you can see, these are more of my thoughts. Paulo, you can throw your thoughts in whenever.
Oh, go ahead, man. You seem excited about this topic. You like Breakfast at Tiffany's? I've never seen that movie.
Breakfast at Tiffany's, Audrey Hepburn. And again, pretty much anything that she's in, the fashion, what she wears, obviously that's what it is, but it just, of the time, it was on point, as the kids say.
I can't believe you did that.
If they still say that.
I don't think so. You know, I do have a good one. I have a good one. That one that I can throw in. Superhero movies, just in general.
Nobody cares about that. What's next? I'm kidding.
Okay. Hey, look at the scooters. People are using them.
That's what I'm talking about.
That? The
Yeah,
scooters?
the leg thing.
Oh, the scooter.
Scoot.
Okay. Anyway, superheroes. That was one thing that I was talking about. Because I remember, like, think about the Spider-Man movie. Like the first...
2002?
2002.
Tobey Maguire?
With Tobey Maguire. Versus the one now with... What's that kid's name?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. With him. Those two Spider-Man suits are completely different. I think one is even like partially CGI. I think the newer one is like kind of CGI. It kind of feels like it.
It looks like it.
It looks like it, but like looking out, like looking at it like on the set, it looks kind of the same still. But they look really good. That's like you could see like the I guess modernized change of the look though. Like the newer one looks really sleek, really new, really modern, and the old one is more like classic Spider-Man kind of thing. More, I guess, more towards the comics. I've never heard anybody complain about the change in costumes though. Same thing with like Superman. Like, you know, obviously Superman has like this bright blue, bright red, big old S on his thing. But now, like all the new movies, he's got like more toned down, like navy blue with like steam.
It is a dark, it's got the texture to it.
Yeah, you know what I mean, right? Like everything's kind of seemed like it's kind of toned down and modernized a bit, but I haven't heard anybody complain.
They look a little more
grounded.
Badass.
Yeah. Well, I would have used the word grounded because it feels like they're more like real life, I guess. You know, like somebody.
Maybe that's what I mean. I think a little I don't know.
I think the bright colors just feel a little
less
bit too
cartoonish.
Yeah.
Is that?
Well, because like the colors, like the colors were like pulled out from a comic book.
True. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously with all those.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think.
It's kind of the same thing with Spider-Man. The colors were like super bright and vibrant because that's what the comic books had. But like now, I mean, even now the new Spider-Man is still a little bit out there,
colorful,
but it's more like sleek looking.
Is
There's a lot of things to balance.
That's true.
The colors and the design are really what I look for in the costume stuff. They're pretty cool to look at.
I get that. What's the next movie?
Rear Window.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm excited about all of these.
He's gonna be excited for all these.
Also, I'm telling you to read these off to me because I took my glasses off because I don't like wearing them because of the light and I just look funny and it like cuts my face in half. So I can't see shit.
Rear Window.
Everything.
Grace Kelly's dresses.
Grace Kelly.
Who's Grace Kelly?
She's the woman that plays in Rear Window with Jimmy Stewart. Everybody, y'all should know the movie. I'm ashamed. I don't know. How dare you? No, the Rear Window. It's more Grace Kelly. She her dresses. And I read a little fact. In the movie. She's obviously in several different scenes with Jimmy Stewart. And from the little tidbit that I read, she didn't wear the same dress twice in the scene or in the movie. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So each one was different. I don't know how many altogether, but that's kind of cool for.
But do actors and actresses, don't they change clothes like as days progress? Is that like just normal?
Like part of the story?
Yeah. I mean, I understand that a bit more with like animated characters, because I know like animated characters typically just wear the same clothes like day to day, except for special events and stuff. But that's because for a live action person, you can just put on a different set of clothes.
They changed it to show the days progressing and whatnot. But either way, I don't know how many. Like I said, I don't know how many exactly that it was. I need to go back and watch the movie. It's a good movie. I recommend it.
We'll watch it. Movie night.
Movie night?
Movie night.
That's a good one. But just the fashion in that one as well with her. All of these are older type movies, but today, like I said, I'm an older soul, so Paula would have the thoughts on the newer
Superman. Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Lord of the Rings. That's
I love the costume design of Lord of the Rings. Like even it feels
Pirates.
so great.
We're going to bring up again Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean. I love the costume design. Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's a good one.
I don't know if it's historically accurate. I don't care. They look cool.
Speaking of historically accurate, Lincoln, the movie Lincoln from 2012, Steven Spielberg, I believe it was. That one was a good one.
Yeah.
Well, and I believe it was historically accurate for the most part, down to the clothing and whatnot. So that was very interesting to see.
I don't know what Lincoln is.
Lincoln? You know who Lincoln is.
I know who Lincoln is, but I don't know what Lincoln is. You're talking about Lincoln like it's not a person.
Well, it's a movie from 2012. That's also a good one. I would recommend it. But yeah, the costume design on that one's
very good.
Yeah.
Historically accurate.
I believe it's pretty historically accurate from what I've read about
I can appreciate a good historically accurate movie, but at the same time, they look cool. Then
true. Even if it's not historically
even if it's not historically accurate.
I get that.
I'm like, it seems like it's from the same time period.
It seems right.
It's kind of.
He's wearing
like Lord of the Rings. I'm pretty sure people didn't run around with wizard robes and hats.
You don't know.
Shut up. I think there was a few characters that had like really big hammers, and I know those aren't historically accurate. Like, I know here, let me pull up
historically, you're writing historically.
Yes, cause they're different. They look more like this. Well, they're like smaller. See, that doesn't really look like a medieval. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus like you.
I mean, I can barely see it, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's right. Something like this though is like where it's like a big hammerhead at the end of it, kind of like a mallet. Those are the ones that people are like, yeah, that's like a medieval hammer. But no, it's more like it looks kind of like a normal hammer.
Like a. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, it's small.
It just looks like a carpenter's hammer with a longer holding, with a longer handle.
A longer. We're gonna say a holding stick. Holding rod. You got a longer holding rod.
Look, man.
Do you mean
it's
handle?
after class? I'm tired. Shut up.
Oh man.
It's a hammer with a longer.
The longer holding rod. I got
longer holding. I've said it so many times now that I don't know what
it's not a door handle anymore. It's a door holding rod. What's the next one?
Grease.
Grease. I've never watched the whole movie, but I know obviously it was in the 70s. It was based around the late 50s, and the clothing from, again, I've kind of done a little bit of research and read up on it. It was, I don't know if it was, I think it represented.
The only thing that you have written is Grease. Really shows the 50s style.
I think it does. Unless I've just been completely misinformed.
I don't know, is it the 50s? Grease is the
It's like based in the late 50s.
They got like the pompadours, they're wearing like a white shirt, some pants.
Got the black leather jacket.
What kind of shoes do they wear?
I don't know.
For some reason my thought went to boots, but they don't wear boots.
Yeah, it's like a boot shoe. Like a...
Don't they just wear...
I'm
gonna look up what kind of shoes they wear.
Oh my gosh.
Grease, the movie, shoes. What are they wearing?
While he's doing that, I'm wearing a hat to show fashion.
I've never seen him wear a hat in my life, just saying.
I usually don't.
This is just as weird as it is for me.
I usually don't wear a hat, but so I'll take it off. But it is just a regular hat. I don't know where to put it now. Here, we'll set it right there.
Leave it on. Commit to the role.
No.
What do you mean?
My hat's getting hot.
Oh my god. Can't commit, dog. Okay,
How's my
look.
hair?
What is he wearing?
My hair look fine? Is my hair all messed up?
Nobody cares about your hair.
I care about my hair. I don't have a lot left. Let me see. Let me put on my glasses.
What kind of shoes are those? They're just like black. These guys are wearing just like Converse.
Oh.
But what shoes are those?
They look like tap shoes.
They look like tap shoes.
Travolta, what are you doing?
Is there a way to put like this picture on the video so people can see what the fuck we're looking at? He looks like he's just wearing Converse.
Boy, that is not from the...
It's about this. Okay, look. Oh wait, he's wearing boots.
Okay, that's from the movie. I don't know. You had one that was like super HD. This one's all pixelated.
Look at look. He's wearing boots. He's wearing Converse, and then he's wearing like
with your pants rolled up.
He's wearing like tap dance shoes or something.
What do you have? What's next? What do we have?
Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future. I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
I am shocked. You need a few lessons on movies.
I will watch all these movies in a row with you movie night if you make a goddamn Instagram.
Ooh. A what? Instagram.
Hey, so
What is that? Ah!
I've told you this already.
Here, let me write that down. How do you spell that? Instant
grams. I love that. That's on aisle 20. It's next to the oats.
Grams.
Is that next to the instant oats?
Instant oats. I gotta add that to the list.
He's a child.
Oh, I'm a child.
How do I put that with this?
I'm a child. Instant oats.
Back to the Future, Asa.
Oh, Back to the Future. Great Scott. Anyway, Back to the Future.
Shows the 50s style more comedically.
Kinda. That's what I wrote.
That's what you wrote.
That is what I wrote because it's movie from 1985. They go back to 1955 and they show the style of the 50s, and it's just how Michael J. Fox, being in the 80s, shows that they it's kind of not a parody, but I mean, I think they did a good job of it. They kind of did what Grease did, and it kind of looks the same. But I don't know how to word it.
What is it? Well,
but it wasn't more.
If you wrote shows the 50s style more comedically.
Like it was not really making fun of it, but just.
Was it just like all the eccentricities of the 50s was just like added? You know what I mean?
I think like they showed all they had the lingo. Obviously they went back in time, so they had to have the lingo and all that. And just the way that they dressed in it was, from what I've seen,
it's all the stereotypes of the 50s.
That's a word. Yes, stereotypes of the 50s. There we go. Next one.
Okay. Period pieces.
Oh yes, you have historical like Braveheart.
Gladiator movies.
Braveheart, I don't think.
I don't think.
Again, from what I've read, I've tried to read
Gibson is a horrible director.
I try. Where am I?
We were talking about period pieces. We talked about Lincoln. Gone with the Wind and Dream Girl. You have those written. Why?
Gone with the Wind, 1939, I believe. It was set in the 1860s. I'm pretty sure. Set in the 1860s, so I think they did pretty good on getting the. Same with Lincoln.
Which movie is Gone with the Wind? I think I've seen that one.
Clark Gable.
Don't give me names.
1930.
Names are not gonna work.
It was Mel Gibson. From 1939? No. 1939.
Mel Gibson.
I'm almost certain that's when it was. And then you had
Mel Gibson's allergic to peanut butter.
Get off of Mel Gibson. Move the fuck on.
I'm sorry. Okay. I actually don't know if that's confirmed fact.
What would that be? Just a random ass thing. If you're trying to talk shit about the guy.
I'm gonna look up Mel Gibson.
Did you know Mel Gibson is allergic to peanut butter? Are you seriously typing, is Mel Gibson allergic to peanut butter? You're gonna that's a Mel Gibson fun facts? Is that what you typed in?
Yeah.
Anyway. I think based in the 1860s, back to the actual topic, you have Gone with the Wind, based in the 1860s, kind of obviously around the same time as Lincoln was based. You have, I think they did a pretty good job of, from top to bottom, how people were dressed.
I do appreciate a good historically accurate movie. I think I talked about it already.
You literally just said that like 5 minutes ago.
It's great. They're really good movies.
Even down to the clothing.
Down to the clothing, like not just the clothing, but the way that people are acting, the way that people are talking. I know some movies that will change.
Because if you had Lincoln talking about people being his staff members being on point and they're legit and whatnot, I don't think that would have gone off too well.
I think it's pretty good. That's pretty great.
What's the next one? Oh, Dreamgirls, 2006.
What's Dreamgirls?
Was when it came out, I believe.
I'm looking up Dreamgirls.
I'm trying to think of when the time. 1960s is when it was based. A group of singers. I believe Beyonce was in there. But how they, I read on this one as well, even if it wasn't completely accurate, it still had some good looking dresses and whatnot for Beyonce and for the other.
Is it one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, Beyonce is in it. Huh.
Eddie Murphy, yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
So I think for the most part they may have been accurate, but some things may have been exaggerated a little bit.
I found another topic.
But it still has style and has fashion.
I found another topic.
What?
Movie posters. Why is Eddie Murphy's name on the cover? He's nowhere near. His face is nowhere on the cover, but his name is on the cover. Why does it say Jamie Foxx, Beyonce, and then Eddie Murphy, but it's a picture of the 3 girls?
Because these are the top billing actors.
We're gonna have a topic about it. We're gonna have a topic about some of the worst ones, some of the best ones. I've seen some bad ones.
Let's do that. What's our next thing on the list here?
Fashion in general.
Now, away from the movies, we have fashion in general. Fashion of today, between what I wear and what Paulo wears, and then what everybody else wears. So moving on from the movies, let's talk about today. What is your fashion style? We may mention a few other things here and there. I know you prefer fashion over function. So now, what is your fashion from top to bottom? You have a list here. How's your hair? You have your hair.
What is my fashion? That's a great question. I have no idea. I would just call it casual minimalism, I guess. I don't know. I don't like having like. I like looking casual.
Okay.
I like having a sleek, clean look. Yes, my hair. I don't like wearing hats. I think I have a hat, 2 hats, but I don't wear them because I like doing my hair.
I don't like wearing hats either, but I just wore one to kind of express the topic. But then I took it off because I don't like it.
I don't really wear jewelry. I have a bracelet. I'm thinking about getting earrings. I'm not gonna wear a necklace. Maybe, probably not.
Okay.
I have a watch. That's about it as far as accessories go. But I do think a guy needs accessories because I just feel empty without them. Usually like some sunglasses too during the summer, or some gloves and a scarf during the winter. You know, something simple.
True.
I usually wear just kind of plain shirts, plain shorts. The shoes though, shoes gotta stand out. You know, if you make everything clean and minimalism, you gotta make the shoes stand out a little bit.
You gotta have something that pops.
Yeah, I'm not saying like nothing crazy, but just a little bit. You know.
Okay.
So what do you call yours?
I'm
Couch casual.
Couch casual.
Couch casual. That's what I called my roommates, cause I kind of wore like this, and he was like, "Well, what do you call that?" Cause I was changing my look. He was like, "Well, what do you call that?" I was like, "This is pretty casual," and he had like some sweats, some slip-ons, and like an old shirt on. He's like, "Well, what do you call this? I thought this was casual." I'm like, "No, that's couch casual."
Is that your sleeping clothes? Is that what you got there?
Yeah, I'm like, that's not casual. That is lesser than
for
casual.
me, the hair always has to be combed. I know I didn't technically comb it after I took my hair off. After I took my hairpiece off. Well, I'll be there one day.
Soon.
Soon.
My roommate's gonna get one too. Watch it.
The hat, I took it off, and my hair may have been messed up. I don't know. I comb my hair after I shower at night and right before I get in bed, and then I comb my hair again when I get up. It is argued between me and the lady, why the hell do you comb your hair before you go to bed? I don't know.
You comb your hair before bed?
I comb my hair. The look on your face.
I'm sorry.
You're like, okay, wait.
Wait.
You
I'm
comb
sorry.
your hair
I was
before
just
bed?
confused as well.
Yes, I do comb my hair before I get into bed. Because I usually shower at night, and then comb my hair while it's wet, and then dries while it's combed while I'm in bed. And the way I sleep, I don't move around. I pretty much just lay on my back.
Yeah.
So the only thing touching the pillow would be the back of my head, which is flat against the pillow. So therefore it's not messed up. So everything else stays in that combed position as it dries for in the morning. Of course, just in case, and because I don't want to look, all messy, if I were to get messy, I comb my hair again in the morning. So there's that. No gel, nothing like that. It's just straight combed. I sometimes go to the side with it. I sometimes go down.
Ooh, if he's feeling saucy, he'll put it to the side a little bit.
If I'm feeling a little spicy, I'll move it over.
It's feeling a little spicy.
If so I do that. Enough hair talk. Earrings, not gonna get. I don't like putting stabbing things in me. I don't know. That sounded bad. I don't like.
I don't like getting stabbed. I don't think so.
I would prefer not to get stabbed. No, I don't like poking.
I mean, once you do it once, then you don't got to worry about it.
Necklace. No, I've worn a few in the past. I think they just kind of get in the way.
I feel like they get in the way. Maybe look a little tacky. You don't get a good one.
They kind of dangle.
Yeah.
If I were to bend
I would
down.
say maybe like a leather necklace would look okay, but I think for the most part, I think like necklaces look a little tacky.
A little bit.
That's just me.
The watch, I have a few watches. It's just with the work that we do, we move around a little bit with our hands, and we move around, and they get beat up pretty bad. So I don't want to mess those up.
I have a little screen protector on mine because I do like looking at mine, but I'm usually not beating it up all the time in the back. Usually I'm off doing store stuff.
True. Rings, I have the Clash ring, which my finger may be too big for that. Y'all missed everything. We had a few camera issues, which is why it may look different. It is what it is. We are improvisers, and that's what we do. So now let's get back to the topic that we were talking about, which was fashion in general. We were talking about, I believe, you had mentioned all your stuff. I was talking about rings. I don't really wear one right now. Once I get married, I'll probably wear one. We had talked about maybe getting a tattoo ring. That's, we'll just see how that goes. Shorts, it's in the middle of summer, so I'm obviously wearing shorts. I know Apollo's wearing shorts. He wore pants the other day. Don't know why. See, he's not even sure why. But no, shorts.
Pants aren't bad. They look good.
Yeah, you look good. It's just, it was like, why?
It's
like
one of those things. It's one of those
degrees.
things where it's like fashion over function. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I'm just like, what we got? What is
clean today?
What is clean? Actually, I do need to do laundry. I'm not like dirty, but there's like a couple of pairs of clothes that I wear throughout the week, obviously, and I feel like once that 5 sets of clothes is done, then I'll wash laundry, even though I got like a closet full of clothes. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, shorts. I'm wearing shorts. Paulo's wearing shorts. I don't like shorts that are way too long. Shorts that seem baggy, or pants that seem baggy.
My shorts are 9.5 inch, I think, which are like very slightly below the knee.
Mine are slightly above the knee, but not, way too far up, so that's good.
Yeah, I think mine are like at and slightly below. I wish I like shorts that are made like at the knee. I know what you mean though, like cargo shorts that are like past your knee, like way past your knee. I'm like, ugh.
I don't want anything like riding up on my thighs. Jackets, I only wear them obviously when they're cold, or when they're cold. When it's cold.
There are people who wear jackets in the summer. I've seen people wear jackets in the summer.
I don't judge.
I judge the fuck out of you.
I
judge the fuck out of you whenever you're wearing a jacket in 101 degree weather. Take it off.
Do you do this? Do you also? Stop. How dare you judge? But do you also judge when it's -30, extreme exaggeration? Mess that up. Do you also judge when it's like -30 and somebody's walking around in shorts?
Yes.
So it goes either way.
Because I'm like, man, what is wrong with you? It's freezing. How could you?
Yes.
But
jackets.
Okay, but I can understand. I can maybe understand that a little bit more because there are people who are just used to the cold and they can do that. But you can't do that with the heat. I'm used to the heat. I can't do that because you will die. You won't die from cold if you're just wearing some shorts when it's pretty cold outside. You'll get like a. You'll maybe just get like a, like your skin will get the little bumps, like cold bumps,
Shivers.
the shivers. But if you wear a jacket in the heat, you're not gonna make it 30 feet.
I don't know. Jackets are just.
I'm just speaking from experience.
When it
That's
is
a bad idea.
When it is cold, I wear them. I don't like hoodies. I do not like hoodies. I have a nice leather jacket.
I've never seen you wear that thing.
It hasn't really gotten that cold. But anyway, collared shirts. Do not like collared shirts. My favorite shirt is a button-up shirt, obviously with a collar, but that is it.
Collar shirts.
I am also getting a little too big for it, so it's going to have to go.
Polo shirts are great. It hides
Paulo
my
loves
neck.
polo shirts.
Paulo loves polo shirts because it hides my neck. Because I'm a big black boy.
Okay.
And my second chin.
Oh.
Tip for all the big guys. Wear something with a collar because it takes the distraction away from this. You know what I mean? He isn't good. He's a skinny man.
Okay.
Just
Shoes. I have a few pairs of shoes.
a little bit of bling on your shoes, or just like have them like a touch.
Can I bedazzle my shoes?
Or maybe not bedazzle the shoe, but just have them. Your shoes should be
How
a little bit.
am I going to bedazzle around the Velcro?
Your shoes should. You don't even wear laces on your shoes.
We've had this
You wear
discussion.
slip-ons.
I do not like laces.
We have had this discussion. It's like what, episode
1?
1 or 2?
Anyway, I like slip-ons. I try to match the shoes with the pants or the shorts. I'm wearing tan shorts. I have tan shoes.
They add. We did have this conversation, and your argument wasn't valid.
There you go. It's probably the only valid argument I've ever had. Tan shorts, I have tan shoes on. When I'm wearing blue shorts, blue jeans, I have blue jeans on. When I wear blue shorts or blue jeans, I have blue shoes on, or gray. I did.
Okay.
Actually black, I do have black too, but those are a little more fancy, so I wear those on special occasions.
Well, I think we might be running a little long, Issa.
It was your fault.
What do you mean it was my fault?
You were talking about, what was it? Jack? No. What you're talking about?
Mel Gibson.
Oh God! Don't get it back. Don't go
Wait,
back.
hold on. I got the facts right here. I have the facts. Did you know that
We're not going to talk about Mel Gibson. So after all that, we've traveled.
Did you know that Mel
around.
Gibson is most known for his role in Lethal Weapon?
Yeah, it was like 4 of them.
For what?
Lethal Weapons.
No, I think all weapons are lethal.
That was Paulo's attempt at a joke.
Listen, you do all these. Every single episode, you have to put at least one of them in there. It's my turn.
Because mine are funny.
That's debatable.
Anyway.
Can we move on to the random topic? Because I think yours is already invalid. We haven't even started yet.
My argument?
Yes.
For the random? It's not an argument. We're just talking. How are you going to argue about it?
You'll see.
Let's see what the random topic is.
Random topic.
We are now on the random topic. Paulo, please tell us, what is the random topic?
Cookies.
Cookies!
Oh no.
What?
Oh,
Cookies! Cookies. A very broad random topic, but let's see what we got. Go ahead. What are your thoughts? Do you like cookies? If you do, what are your favorite ones? If you don't, that pretty much ends your side of the talking there. So,
I like sugar cookies.
you like sugar cookies?
And sometimes chocolate chip.
Sometimes chocolate chip.
I can usually have about 1 to 2 of them.
Okay. That's it?
That's it.
So there's Paulo's thoughts on
Oh, no.
cookies.
I think a good oatmeal cookie is pretty alright too.
Oatmeal or oatmeal raisin?
No, just oatmeal.
Just oatmeal? I like a good oatmeal raisin. I had a oatmeal
I like a little bit of crunch on my cookies.
oatmeal pecan.
I like soft cookies. Really? I like soft cookies.
What?
I don't like soft cookies.
You don't like soft?
I like a crunchy cookie.
I am shocked by this information.
Like if I have a chocolate chip cookie or a sugar cookie, it's got to be a little bit hard, you know. I like a really
Like on the edge, right? Just a little bit on the
No,
edge.
it's like the whole thing. Like I like a little bit of crunch. I don't like a really soft cookie. It's weird. I really don't. I could probably eat like slightly rough cookies a little bit more, but soft cookies I'll have like 1.
I've never.
It doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me.
Okay. So I don't know if I've ever had anybody not like a actual like a hard, not a hard.
I'm talking like if the cookie came right out of the oven.
That soft.
Yeah.
Okay. What about if it cooled down but was still warm and soft? Or do you want a cookie that's been sitting out all night and has gotten hard?
I want a cookie that's been sitting out for at least a good hour.
Well, they can still be warm and soft.
Yeah.
I think you're saying it's a little bit harder than what it actually is. Because, like,
I like a soft cookie.
you don't like, okay, I get like if I
What I mean is, like, if you bite into the cookie and it's soft and it just kind of like melts in your mouth, I do not like that.
you have to have a crunch.
I have to have a crunch.
So like a...
I would prefer a crunch. Yes, I would prefer a crunchy cookie.
I would prefer a soft, not gooey, but a soft.
So what's the threshold? There's soft and gooey right out of the oven.
No.
There's kind of soft, a little crunchy, just
Room temperature-ish.
warm.
And then there's just straight up crunchy.
Then there's like crunchy, probably not as warm anymore, crunchy. And then they've been sitting on the counter for about a week.
Here's a question. The sandwich cookies, do you put them in the fridge?
Sandwich cookie? What are you talking about?
The
sandwich Oreos? No, what? Who puts those in the fridge?
Me!
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
I am offended. No,
It doesn't say anywhere on there, please open after refrigerating. What are you doing?
I put all my cookies in the fridge.
Why?
Why not?
Because it's dumb. It's not really cool.
Because it's fucking stupid, man.
Does it count as a cookie? Honey buns. Do you like honey buns? I know you
In the
like.
fridge.
You like honey buns.
I love honey buns. In the fridge.
I don't like honey buns.
Pop-Tarts?
No.
In the
I
fridge.
I like unfrosted Pop-Tarts.
In the...
I like an unfrosted Pop-Tart.
Who the fuck are you? What? You like an unfrosted Pop-Tart?
They're good. I don't like the strawberry frosting. That's like the default one. I don't like it. It's too sweet.
The default? You have a default?
That's like the default Pop-Tart, isn't it? The strawberry frosting one? That's like the one that everybody gets. That's the one that's in the vending machines.
Oh my god, it is.
That's the default Pop-Tart. I like an unfrosted Pop. It's too much sugar for me. I told you already. I don't have a sweet tooth.
That's the thing. I do. I like.
That's why you're so offended.
The other.
Because I don't have a sweet tooth. I really don't. I like more salty things, I guess. Like I eat sunflower seeds and I like pretzels.
Alright, so back to cookies. I like either one
Savory.
really. A soft homemade cookie or a cookie out of the fridge because I'm weird. A good crunch. I do dunk, soften it up just a little bit. But yeah.
If I have a cold cookie, I'll dunk.
If you have a cold cookie, you'll know.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like drinking the milk.
Saying that out loud sounds weird, but yeah, I think I've done that before. I don't think I've ever dunked a warm cookie. It sounds strange to me.
I can't do warm cookie. If they're warm, they should be softer, therefore they don't need to be dunked.
How about anything made by Hostess? Or, what's that? What's the girl who sells, like, the sweets candy?
Little Debbie.
Little Debbie. Anything made by Little... Look, I don't buy this stuff, man.
I'm over here.
There is
I'm
one.
talking to you like, Little Debbie, you dumbass.
There is one thing from Little Debbie that I can eat more than one of, which are the Cosmic Brownies.
Yes.
Those are oddly really good. It's weird because they're soft, but they have the crunch of like the little things in them.
Sprinkles, I don't know what they're called.
I like them cold. I would prefer those put in the fridge. So they're like everything that I don't think I would like. They're just like pure chocolate, which I don't like either. Like I don't like I wouldn't like a Hershey's bar, but I would like a Twix bar. Yeah, I don't like just like a like a default chocolate bar. So it goes against everything that I don't really like, but it does something right, and I like those. They're really good. I also think that it might just be because it might be tied to like
I can't see anything. Hold on. It might be tied to
I also think that it might be tied to my childhood because we got those like every now and then at like a snack bar during like elementary.
Let me see.
And those were the best things ever. They were awesome. Where are you going?
I was trying to see if I had any, but I don't. I thought I had some cookies with me.
Didn't you just like pack away 20 of them? What do you mean, have any?
Well, there is 9 cookies left in the little tray at home because it's an even amount. It's 3 rows, so now there's 3, 6, 9. But how many I ate, I have no idea. It was at least 10 cookies. But they're not huge, they're little small ones. I thought I may have had some, but I didn't.
The small ones, I could probably eat like 4 of those, 4 or 5 of those. I don't know. It's just eating too much.
I'm just very unhealthy.
But you have a sweet tooth. That's just the thing.
Yeah.
Like we had an event earlier where it was for like a school event where they had like a whole bunch of cookies. There were so many of them, and they gave us the option. They were like, you can just have as many as you want because there was a whole bunch of them left. I had 1. After that one, I was like, I don't want any more cookies.
Oh,
good. They were like super thick and super rich, and they were just like really good. And I was like,
crunchy?
no, they weren't crunchy. So I was just like, I had one, and I was like,
If they were crunchy, would you have taken more than one?
probably. They did have some like sugar cookies there that I liked that were a little bit more crunchy, but they weren't like as good. They was like, oh, okay, let's go. Okay, interesting.
Well, with that, that's about all I've got to say on cookies.
Yeah, I think
And so that about wraps it up. We had a good fashion talk, a good cookie talk.
Sorry about some camera issues today. The
We've
lighting.
had several camera issues.
Lighting
we're
issues.
Trying to work stuff out.
Yeah, so if it feels if it looks a little weird this episode, blame Asa. Send him a hateful email or something.
I love hate mail. Thrive on that shit.
Hey, once we get hate mail, that means we're like real. You know what that means? Yeah. It's like if people are hating on us, that means we're doing something right.
A couple of dumbasses.
Yes. I mean, that's kind of how I think about it. Like if people are, I've never had anybody hate on my art. I'm waiting for it because if somebody's hating on it, that means I'm doing something right? At least that's the way that I think about it. Where it's like, if somebody is going out of their way to hate my stuff,
Hate on Paulo's art.
then I'm doing something right. I don't know. That's what I thought about it.
What?
Nothing.
No? Okay.
Well, I guess that's it, guys.
Keep a check out for the new channel. It is coming soon. Paulo and I
Link
are
in the
setting all
description.
that up. He will apparently give you a link in the description.
Yeah, this is good. We're gonna put this episode on the channel, on this channel and the new channel. But this is just kind of like a transition kind of episode right now, so keep an eye on it.
So with that, we thank y'all and keep tuning in and keep listening, and we hope y'all have enjoyed our discussion
Thank you for putting up with us.
of the day.
Bye, guys.